can the GPL address something like that in the future?
It could conceivably be the case that those who enhance shared software and never distribute their enhanced versions but merely provide services over it, maybe those people are playing fair. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it isn't, right? So the first question is, have we reached consensus on the underlying policy goal? I think the answer is no. I have believed for about 5 years, since this particular point began to become obviously important, I have believed that there might be an evolution towards a consensus. I still see none. There is a, I would say, predominant view, even in the developer community, let alone in the user community, that that's a perfectly okay thing to have happen. The reason is that developers take the right of private modification very seriously. And the Free Software Foundation does too. The right of private modification is an important right. Compelling people to disclose work that they do on software is not a good outcome, even if the software they start from is shared. So the question becomes less, I think, are the people who provide services over privately modified software doing something wrong? The question becomes, what is the right of a user of a service enabled by software? And is that different from the right of someone who has received a copy of her own of a computer program? I think it is reasonable to draw an ethical distinction between somebody who walks up to an ATM and somebody who receives a copy of a program which could be used to run an ATM. How far that ethical difference extends and what the rule set ought to be, I think, is still unclear.